Good morning, my good people. Good morning. How are you doing? It's the morning time and I'm eating my breakfast here. How is everyone doing today? Let's see if we can look at this. I'm drinking my tea and I'm eating the bread. Guys, I bought this bread today, but I don't understand. I don't understand the taste. I always say I don't understand the taste because I bought it today. But sometimes I used to buy, but this one it seems like it comes from fridge. That's why it's not tasting. And if you touch like this, it's a little bit thick, like it's forming water. I think from fridge. I was very hungry, guys. I wanted to eat breakfast, but the way how it tastes, I don't feel like a fresh bread. That's why I say that we Africa, we always in the morning we buy warm bread. We buy warm bread, and it will be very tasty, fresh one from the baker. But what are you going to do? Nothing. That's why if I have time, I used to bake sometimes. Because this bread, if you buy it like this, and then it takes 3 days at home, this comes to be this shows like a bread that it has took long time. Yeah. So it's better if you buy it like this today and then tomorrow, maybe 2 days, and then you eat and finish. Otherwise, if it takes long time, it's not fresh. So I was thinking that I'm going to enjoy with margarine. Today I put, you see, I put this margarine and margarine. We call it something called s'more, but because I used to eat a sandwich with different, sometimes with egg, sometimes egg, tomato, and so forth. Sometimes small, only small, sometimes small with oust, sometimes, but the oust also these days I just refuse to buy it because if I buy, I'm only one that I eat. I'm only one that I eat, so I refuse to buy oust because that's the one that I bought. I didn't manage to eat all of it. And then when I just one day wake up, I was thinking to bake with that oust. I saw that it was already expired. Hello. So I refused to buy oust, but I like bread. Sometimes I like to roast. Yeah, I eat it different. But today I decided to eat like this, but the bread is not tasting very good. So if I have time, you see, if you see this bread and I will check the bread that I always bake, you can see that there's no difference because I can bake bread. I'm trying to eat breakfast. I'm hungry. Sometimes I eat with the butter. Different. I'm sorry, guys. Welcome, everyone. And those who are new in my channel, feel free. You're welcome into my channel. And here we go. I know that many people now with their at work, but we can come back first. I know that schools are open, guys. Schools are open. Most of my friends, they go to school. I always follow their pages. I know that they always go to school. The today school is opened, so I know that some they at work, some they at the school. So, but we cannot stop to do our channel. We will continue to do our channel. Those who are willing to watch, they will watch after. So, welcome everyone. I want to do like this. I'm eating my breakfast here. It's the morning time. And this boy don't want to use this glass oven. I don't know what's going on with him. So cheers, guys. Let us eat breakfast with my bread, my sandwich. Even though I didn't put too much small because of fat, but I like it as it is. but the only bread is not tasting good. So, but let me enjoy cheese because I'm going to work, guys, later. So that's why today I decided to come live, because today I'm going to start around 1 o'clock. So I decided to come live before I prepare myself. See this, guys. You cannot say that there's a bread that I bought today. Fine. You can eat. Maybe it was on the fridge because I see that it's wet a little bit. Therefore, it's not tasting very good. But anyway, we eat. We eat because we're hungry. I told you guys, I used to bake for myself, but sometimes if I'm lazy, I cannot manage to do it. That's why I'm supposed to buy. I remember, if I talk with bread like this, in our country we have Lobel's bread. Ah, my God. Even if you come with that bread in the house, you can feel the smell that now we are eating breakfast, because it will be warm and fresh. This one is good, but it's only that it seems like it takes too long time or some days in the fridge, maybe. Cheese. I want to tell that you see which time that I'm eating breakfast was every time if I'm at home. I cannot manage to eat breakfast early in the morning. If I feel to eat breakfast, it's supposed to be 10 o'clock or maybe 11. Because I'm lazy sometimes to cook lunch. If I'm at home, I used to cook lunch 12 o'clock. But here in Sweden, we respect the time. We eat 11 o'clock. But if you cook 11 o'clock and that food you don't eat same time, it comes to be cold. If the food is cold, I cannot manage to eat. I like warm food. That's why you see that sometimes I used to cook my fufu every day, because I like warm and I like fresh food. Then the food that you can cook maybe warm, and then you put on the fridge for 1 week, or just warm it. No, it's good because if you are tired, or the children, so that it will be easy for them to just take and warm it and eat. But I think for me, I don't like that. I want to eat food that I cook same time, and then I eat and finish. And in the evening, if I feel to eat, I can cook. Or tomorrow, if I feel to eat, I can cook. And also, I like to eat different food. But fufu, I can eat maybe every day, almost every day, because Why I say almost every day? Because if we cook our traditional food, it's only that we're supposed to change the relish, because you cannot eat rice every day, guys. Spaghetti every day, macaroni every maybe it's only that I grew up in a village and we used to cook traditional food like this with my grandfather, because I grew up with my grandpa and he liked to drink warm tea in the morning with milk, because we are having cows, guys. We're having cows. And in the morning we go and milk. So and then we cook tea, sometimes maybe milk with for goat. I don't know if some people maybe they don't know that goat was having a nice milk, special for the tea. Best. Yeah, no, I'm warm because I was outside. It was a little bit warm, windy in town there. So I was feeling a little bit cold. Now it's warm because I drink tea. Yes, I finished to eat breakfast. And then we're supposed to start to think about the lunch. What are we going to do for the lunch? Um, my children, they like fresh chips, but I used to tell them that this fast food is not good for them to eat every day. But maybe they can do hamburger and I forgot to buy fresh chips. I don't know if I can go and buy it before I go to work so that they can do it and eat later. It's not easy to be a mom because you're supposed to think every time, every minute. You think for lunch, you think for the supper and so forth. But if it could be me only, I could just cook my fufu and okra. Sometimes I cook my fufu and meat, chicken. I can eat everything, not only pork that I don't eat. But some other food I can eat. I don't have problem. Even my son, my little son, is better. He's better than this other one, because they can eat maybe sometimes. But on yesterday I tried to for them to so that they can try to eat African food. But guys, I don't know. It's only maybe for them. Why other people that they, for example, Arab children, Somali children, some other country, they try to eat traditional food from the mother's land or from papa's land. But this one, unless to say if okay, I cannot buy anything, let me just leave it like this, they can eat. But if you buy these small things and then you think that they can eat, forget. For them, it can be hamburger every day, chips every day, but it's not good for that. Those food, I don't like it for them. Otherwise, this fast food that we're eating these days, it's good for them to eat once maybe. If they could change and eat my traditional food, and then they eat hamburger some other day and chips, and eat my traditional food and eat, because me, I eat different food. Sometimes I cook my fufu with the beans, sometimes with meat, sometimes. That's why always say I change relish on. Even rice, I used to eat sometimes with beans and meat. For me, everything goes very well. It can pass. But for them, huinka, go buy hot shopper huinka. And a shinka thing here is very expensive. It's expensive. It's good to think for the if you think for lunch, you think one thing and then you cook and everyone eat. But if we don't eat same time, or someone they don't eat, you know, sometimes you get stressed. Get stressed. But for me these days, I don't stress myself. I used to say that because I don't know how to cook Swedish food, guys. I'm trying my best, but I'm not 100%. I'm not 100%. I don't want to lie. I'm not 100% for Swedish food. For them, if they can do for themselves, yeah, it's okay. But not them to stress me that I supposed to do for them. No, it cannot work like that. It cannot work like that because I cannot. Sometimes I chance. Sometimes I chance because usually I understand that if that food is having credur, something called credur, but the spices, with English spices, they like it. Even let me remove this chicken so that I can do it before. Oh, yeah, I forget. I'm supposed to find out with the ground soccer guys. Supposed to find out, maybe I can find vegetable, because it's a chance. Sometimes you can chance to some other people and mix with the fufu. So those who like to watch Africa people cooking food or Africa food, you're welcome to see how I mix it. We are going to cook our fufu and the vegetable and meat, but not today. Today I'm trying to do today I'm planning, maybe it will be chicken wings, and I don't know if I can make rice, because on yesterday I cook for them rice also every day. You'll be tired, same food. If it could be me only, I could just cook maybe fufu and chicken and the chicken wings. Maybe and just eat. The times goes. But I forgot to buy fresh chips. And especially if I'm at home like this, to go out, I'm very lazy. But it was chance because it's only that I don't know how to use this air kick. I could take my air kick for my daughter and uh, and drive it to Ica there and buy some fresh chips. But I don't have that. I don't have that energy to go outside again until I go to work. So I don't know. I don't know what to do before I go. I'm supposed to prepare something before I go for them. If they don't want to eat that food, so they will just make for themselves. Maybe they will do pan burrier. So I do my best. I do my best. Because the only thing that I have, guys, if you see that I'm stressing myself, you can cook that food and then after that they don't eat. They just come and cook themselves other food, and then that food that you have cooked, you are going to lost or goes to waste it because you are supposed to throw. Who's going to eat? If I can eat maybe once, or sometimes maybe after work again. Tomorrow I'm supposed to throw it because no one is eating. That's why you see sometimes I feel I don't know if in English what we call lets, and sometimes if you cook food and they don't eat, it's very fun. It's very fun. Today they are at school. Only my son that is still asleep. Oh, it's not easy to pay mom. It's not easy. I forget to buy the chips. I don't know how because I was thinking for that in the morning. It's only that if you go to the shops, if you don't write down, you pick some other things that you didn't put on mind. I could do for them the chips and hamburger so that they can warm later at 8. I have the kids that they are very lazy. They don't want to be active unless if I just drop it like this. If they are hungry, they start to do it. They can do it themselves. I know that they can do it. And they are very, very smart for cooking. Frying chicken. My daughter, she can do fried chicken. But only that she's less. She don't like to do it every time. She want to do if she feel it. You see, if she have that energy, that's why it's the same like me. If I want to bake, I can bake. But if I don't feel that energy, it's better to buy in the shop. But it's good to bake because you always eat fresh food or fresh bread. I feel tired. I don't want to do what to do before I go to work now. Because I wanted to cook something. Cook something. Something. And sometimes I get stressed if you are going to work and you start to think about cooking. If it could be me only, today I could cook because it's a long time without eating okra. I could cook okra and fufu, and just like that, it will be okay for me. Right. Sometimes even if I can cook this chicken wings. They don't eat. They came there from school. They just do for themselves. Just bake. Maybe they bake or they fry something, and they just drop the food that you have cooked. How can you feel? How can you feel, guys? You cook food, you think that I know I'm already prepared for my children, and then they just come. They just cook for themselves. They cook, just leave that food and just cook other food. Sometimes I feel stress. I feel stressed. That's why sometimes I used to go without cooking anything for them or preparing anything for them, because I know that you get stress. You cannot cook food and then they don't eat, and then they come and just put the pommes and the fresh chips, and they eat that one and they drop the food that you have cooked. I feel like it's very hard. It's very hard. So I'm in between that. Can I cook or just drop it like that? They can make maybe hand butter, because that's the food that they like. Guys, I think from now I'm going to sign out because I want to. I don't know what I'm planning now, but I don't want to go outside. No, no, I don't want to go outside. My phone is on the charge. That's why you see me sitting here. My phone is on the charge, and it was null battery. It was near to die with the battery. It was near to die, so that's why I put on the charger. And then I said, before I am charging my phone, let me just cook my tea and just drink breakfast and eat. Drink tea and breakfast, smorgasbord sandwich, or the name that we call it. So, I don't know what to plan. Because even if I plan, but my plans, it will never work. Sometimes I can do that and then they come just they look at like this, the food they don't eat. Then they ignore and they cook themselves. So that's the thing that I'm always thinking that what I'm going to do. I still have some challenge. Do you have some challenge like me? This is too much for me. I was planning to maybe fry chicken and rice, but it will take time for me. I don't like that. No. Um, they will do hamburger. Punkt. They will do hamburger. Now it's finished. You're organic. Let me do like this, guys. My phone is on the charge. You see, things is scattered here. I was preparing my bread. So let me do like this because I feel that that this bread, yes, it's fresh, but because it's from the fridge, I don't know. So let me do like this. And if you see, you can see that it's look fresh, but it's wet. It is wet. I think it's because it's from the fridge. Now I decide one thing. They're going to come into. They have chicken nuggets here. A little bit. Maybe we can do two chicken nuggets and hamburger. So let me do this. Let me wipe here, guys. This bread. They will do hamburger. I'm finished now. And on yesterday I will cook this rice, guys. I said that because they don't eat rice every time if I cook, but on yesterday I see that they managed to eat. So okay, let me do like this and remove and wash these things. You see, sometimes I'm going to do like this, just leave it without cooking any food. They can manage to do it for themselves. Sometimes I spend my energy to cook why they don't eat that food. They just ignore. So I don't like that. Oh, honestly, I think they eat because it was finished with the hamburger bread. Maybe that's why it was forced them to eat the rice. Yeah. We grow up in the village, guys. We don't have any problem. We don't have any stress. If you can buy food, you can buy food for 1 month. That food can last almost 1 month without thinking anything that maybe relish sometimes that no, I'm going to buy relish. But for them, you're supposed to buy every day. Like you are a bank. Even if you're a bank, those who have money, they cannot buy every day. Unless if you are rich. That you can spend to go back to restaurant every day. These days is better. I'm happy because I teach them that they can do for themselves than to every time to say we restaurant, we go to restaurant. Only my daughter that she's think that she's still stable. But these days they are trying. They are better. I'm willing that they can do more better than this, so that they can manage to cook food here for home. It will be teaching them to spend money or to keep money. So I have my chicken wings here. I was planning to put on the water. But I decided to drop it like this because I decided to just I don't want to cook now. Let me leave it like this. Because it's ice, guys, that's why I put the water so that it can be what do you call it? Remove ice. To remove ice, I wanted to fry chicken, fry wings, but yeah, fried chicken. Fried chicken, but it's not chicken, it's chicken wings. But I decided to just drop it like that. Otherwise, maybe I can lose my energy. And then they're not going to eat that one. I'll just drop it like this. Like on yesterday, they will do something. I don't know. But I cannot cook rice today again. No. Too much. I will show you the guys the rice that they like. That one I think they can eat every day because of the spices and even if it doesn't have a shot, they can eat without anything. But they like that rice. If you mix with the it's a Nigeria rice when I say that or guys, let me drop my video here now and plan what to do before I go to work. I'm going to drop it my channel at my video, and then I'm going to load my phone because this phone is empty, and I don't know, they were cooking on yesterday. I don't know. Just to drop the spices everywhere. So to be a mom is not easy. Especially if you are not at home. They can just drop and drop and drop and thinking that mama she can do it. But I can do it if I'm at home. So I don't want to be shame about them really to they're supposed to be active to know that after they use things they're supposed to clean and they take it back, but they just drop it like that. But I will keep talking with them. So guys, bye bye for now. I'm going to sign out. Let me put my phone on the charge so that it can charge before I go and myself and just for cook now. I just forget. Just let me leave it. They will fix later if they want. So I just drop for cooking. Now I cannot plan to cook something because it can stress me. Let me just charge my phone and prepare myself and sweep my house a little bit, and then I love you guys. Bye bye. Let me charge this phone because it was empty with the battery. Empty. I want to sign out now. Bye bye. Have a nice day. See you to another video. I want to sign out. I don't know what's supposed to go on. Why it's not.